zone receiver on my route. There are spark towers here too. Maybe I ought to save my my hammer's durability for Olympium. I might want to cut back on those. Now there's also an anchor plug like right by the road, down a bit later on this journey. That I really need, even though I don't think I've used the backup fuel can, is some fuel. So if I see a car, I'll probably stop it. Stop for it. Check if it has fuel. Hope it does have fuel. Doesn't have any. Wait, there's another car here. No fuel in this one either. Talk about stingy. Because there's a spark tower right by it. Like for Olympium, you really do have to preserve your, what do you call it? Magnetic hammer. There's a little bit of fuel here. And there's consumer electronics here too. Appears to be about it. what the... See it that time. Okay, the engine's busted again. Fortunately, I know how to handle this by now. Plug is like right by here. Yeah, you can see it. Road. What's wrong with my headlights? Shorted. Okay. Kits. There we go. Fuel. Open the passenger side door. Wait a second, is that a box truck or just a... Yeah, it's probably just a rocket. When I pulled the anchor. Alright. So there's another building. And when I get to it, I should be passing close to the zone receiver, so I'll pick it up there. Assuming I can. Now I don't need fuel that badly. Okay, so the zone receiver should be in about the same direction as the building, so if I can see one, I can see the other. Is that the building there? I've done that with a traditional hammer, but play the hand you're dealt. would be a good time to point out that anything that goes wrong with my car, and it'll show up like on my heads-up display. What the? Okay, I have no idea why this is... Oh, wait a second. Maybe I do. It's a storm, isn't it? Some kind of storm. Again. This is ridiculous. Maybe the building's behind me instead of in front of me. Oh, the charge is gone from my rear door, so I can... What was going on. I was looting the wrong building. I couldn't find the zone receiver. It should be somewhere here. I keep looking for the light, but I can't. Wait. I was gonna say I can't spot it from the road, but that's it up ahead.
How do you force 100,000 people out of their homes without facing major resistance? Even if you're the United States government, facing down what's being peddled as the greatest threat our nation has ever faced, the answer is, you don't. This is Frequency File, Episode 3, The Human Cost. Last episode, I reported all the cold, hard facts I could get my hands on. If you missed that episode, here's the summary. There wasn't much. Now, we jump tracks to the stories of the people, to knit together old records and eyewitness accounts to form some fabric of the true story. Whoever's job it was at ARDA to suppress stories did a really good job. What they did to keep that sheer number of people from talking, and then to smear the stories that did come out, was a masterstroke of obfuscation. Unfortunately for ARDA, the cases that made it all the way to court became public record. And the facts were these. ARDA played nice at first with a generous relocation package. They offered cold, hard cash and built sprawling housing complexes in nearly every state to resettle the former residents. These new communities were built as idyllic, white picket-fenced neighborhoods where you were sure to be surrounded by all-American families who shared your same values, while enjoying the benefits of government-subsidized grocery stores, school districts, and manicured public parks.
Not a bad deal from the looks of things. When it came to the holdouts, the people who wouldn't leave for any amount, things got ugly. But in the end, the government won out, as it always does. And while the government has the sovereign right to seize private property, the Fifth Amendment mandates just compensation be paid for it. But it doesn't specify when or how this compensation be made, and many dissenters ended up with nothing through good old loopholes and bureaucracy. some of whom are still pursuing their claims to this day. But the chilling thing is, those left with empty pockets consider themselves lucky. There is a saying they mutter amongst themselves under their breath, that at least they had the luck to not live in Sierra.
Funny thing about that, there is a lot of loophole abuse going on. I mean, consider the oath to do impartial justice in the event of oversight. Well, sometimes the oath, I think these people are supposed to be self-policing with that oath. But if they all make an agreement, or at least enough of them make an agreement not to do impartial justice, and not to rat on each other if they don't, then, well, the oath simply becomes just words. I have seen this sort of thing go on. Well, at any rate, tune in later when I found, for the minutes of the meeting, that for once aren't a repeat. Two rehashes of anomaly files. I was beginning to wonder. That ion shield may use battery, but it's becoming a better idea the more of these hot dust storms I drive through. What the... Again, there's something wrong with my engine. I don't think I have it. Do I have insulated gloves? I forget now. There's this one piece of equipment that... Okay, yeah. Let me store some stuff off here first. Including these things. My engine was this vulnerable. While I'm out here, things aren't looking too bad storm-wise. Starting to take a battering. Got 1.4 kilograms out of that. Hopefully I do better in later zones. So, C3, acid devours fuel. There is acid to be had, but I think I may be able to dodge stuff like it. And puncture probability. I'm not 100% sure what that is exactly.